Hi, welcome. I'm Jennifer, and this is 13 Moons Lodge. So this reading is for the week of the 15th of January through to the 21st. So I've already got everything shuffled and ready to go here. And so I was just waiting for you to arrive so that we could start pulling some cards. And we need one more. Okay. So we are on this journey. Now, as I was shuffling the cards, there was some that flew out. I took note of them. I didn't leave them out. I could have, but one of them was the Seven of Swords. So indicating that we're moving on to newer, better things, really, really good things, because then another card flipped out of one of my other decks and it was indicating fulfillment is what it said. So we are moving into areas of our life that we are finding fulfillment. Moving into areas of our life that we are finding fulfillment. I'm just listening to what I'm saying here, and that's not quite emanating the energy that I was receiving. So we are moving these new doorways that we are entering into in our life are going to be very fulfilling, is what I'm trying to spew out here. So again, but big changes. Just as I'm turning over the tarot cards here to go with the oracle cards, the first tarot card to pop out is the Tower. And so this is indicating that, yeah, really big changes happening in our life, but we have to remember that this is, as Spirit was showing me as I was doing the cards or shuffling the cards, that we're leaving behind old paradigms, we're leaving behind patterns, we're leaving behind perhaps like really deep, big aspects of who we have been. And also to the bottom of the deck has the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords was the first card in the weekend reading, indicating, and I was feeling that we were leaving behind big things. So again, it's just Spirit confirming that, yes, so major changes, major upheaval in our life. But again, having the trust and the faith that everything, this is all falling apart. And for some of us, it's going to feel like falling apart, and others, we are just going to be aware that we're leaving behind really deeply integrated like ways of being, like fear is a conditioned response to a lot of things of the unknown. And so stepping more into trust, more into who we truly are, this is the direction we're going into. So with this Tower, yeah, it really is shaking up big things. This is actually, I see this as a really positive card. It just means that we're getting out of our own way, things that, ways of being, or things that we've been holding on to for dear life because of perhaps fear, or it's our comfort zone. These are, we are choosing to step out of them, or they are outside of us, being taken away from us. So it depends on your point of view with that. So this is being clarified with relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. So I love this card with the Tower, clarifying the Tower. So to me, this is really about just surrendering to what is happening, letting go of control. And I really feel that with this card, a lot of us wanting to control the things outside of us. And really the truth is we can only control what's happening within. So if we are really facing fear, facing anxiety, or facing grief, just surrender into whatever is coming up and trust that it's all temporary, as well as we are stepping into these new things that are going to bring us so much more happiness and fulfillment. So the next card here for the reading is the Hanged Man. So yeah, this is a path to enlightenment. This is about, again, surrendering into what we can't control, trusting where we're being led, trusting all, the whole journey, everything, all the parts, all the steps that are being presented to us. Just take the next step. We don't have to worry about the long-term picture of where we're going. All we need to know is just follow what is laid out in front of us. That one next step is what I'm trying to say. This is being clarified with Panther Spirit, reclaiming your power. So again, just trusting I'm also feeling with this, the Puma energy. So this is about using discernment, relationships, really, truly seeing where relationships that might not, serve us in the best way. So things that might, people that might hold us back, or situations that hold us back. Holding us back, I mean, they diminish our authenticity, or they diminish, we can't be who we truly are in these relationships. So whether the relationship is with a person, or your career, or your job, or whomever it is, or whatever it is, even with ourselves, but it's about stepping into your authenticity. So if you're finding that you are trying to squeeze yourself, or fit yourself, or change yourself to fit into a box of some sort, it's about recognizing this pattern within yourself, and choosing differently, choosing, you know what, no, I need to follow my own path, and I need to shine my light of who I am. And so choosing differently, and it's all done with love, of course, and gentleness. I'm just throwing that out there, that the best way to move through it. We don't need to burn any bridges, but it's about boundaries and putting yourself first, and accepting where you are, where others are, and not holding judgment. So, always trying to stay on the positive mental perception of all that. Okay, so moving on here, we have the Page of Swords. So I'm feeling like this is like fresh ideas coming in, but it also feels like a renewed energy. And again, fresh ideas, but almost with a vitality and excitement of what's coming. And that feels really good, about also potential. So this is being clarified with the Peacock Spirit. Let it shine. So I'm really feeling, again, this is about you coming into your power, as what the cards are saying here, and reclaiming it with those boundaries and self-love by making choices that support you. So because we need to be in that power in order to be the best version of ourselves, and open ourselves up to everything that's coming in for us, and then we can help others through that. So we're we're the light that, we show others what they're capable of through ourselves. And so I'm really liking that. So moving on here, we have the King of Swords. So with this particular energy, I'm really feeling that, we might get some resistance from those around us, but it's about being very decisive, and very single-minded, and focused on what you know to be true for yourself, and just moving with that, and not being persuaded, or what's the word I'm looking for? Persuaded or affected by other people's opinions or thoughts. And I can't think of the quite the right word, but I'm hoping that you'll get what I'm saying. So this card, the King of Swords, is being clarified with walk away, leave the unhealthy situation, and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. So again, this card is reflecting exactly what I was picking up in the other cards, that we're moving away from things that aren't in our highest good of where we're going. So we are moving away from things that aren't authentic to who we are, and we're stepping more into our authenticity. And we have the Magician. So yeah, we are the creators. We have the tools. All the answers are inside of us, of where it is we need to go, what it is we need to do. It's just trusting that we can change the course of our lives, one aspect at a time, or the whole schmozzle, or all of it dramatically, depending on, your particular situation. So the Magician is being clarified by flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. So taking time out to, sorry, I'm seeing a reflection there from my light. There, that's better, maybe. So taking time out from the busyness and allowing yourself to connect with nature, feeling your feelings, and surrendering, of course, to it, non-judgment, and actually seeing the world as if through a child's eyes. So I'm also feeling the energy of the child here. And just really, it's about being present in the moment. So get as present as you can, as much as you can. This will help negate feelings of anxiety and fear about the unknown, because that's our mind projecting into the future, and we can't know all those unknowns. But by being present, we know this is where really life happens. This is the only place life really happens. So just really getting present, and it's in the present moment that we take the action, that we change our lives. So I'm loving this reading. We have the Four of Swords here. So I'm feeling that this card is telling us that I'm not getting a whole lot from this card. So I feel like, again, it's just reiterating what the rest of the reading has been saying about taking time out in meditation or contemplation and stepping into where it is we need to go. Yeah, I'm feeling that. And again, stepping outside of our comfort zone, I am feeling that, or getting that, just because this card is being clarified by taking risks. So it is really about really stretching yourself outside of your comfort zone. This is where the growth is going to happen. This is where new opportunities open for us. We saw that here with the walk away card as well. And but it's I'm feeling, again, back to the discernment that we, by taking time out and contemplating and feeling into situations within our life that we want to change, how do we go about it? And there's so many different ways to approach it. So no matter what we do, though, there is always that feeling of taking risks, and this is spirit saying, just take the risk. Don't stick to your comfort zone. Don't, just because it's the known, we got to step outside of that. And it's going to feel like a risk. It really isn't a risk. It's just going to have that feeling because it is, the unknown, and we're doing something different. And remember the journey. So we have the Six of Cups here. So again, getting really present. I'm feeling that, again, is kind of connected with this card here, even though this is not the clarifying card, but just about getting really present with right where you are right now in your current reality, and find the happiness in there, things that you are grateful for right now, recognizing what you're grateful for, recognizing all the gifts that you have and how supported you are, and maybe the magic, changing your perception a little bit of the magic of not knowing. It's kind of good not to know, because that's where the magic lies. Stepping beyond that comfort zone as well, and taking those risks, that's where the magic lies, because it takes us out of expectation and opens us up to whatever gifts the universe wants to bring to us. So that Six of Cups is being clarified with voyage. And again, I'm really feeling here that this is a cycle. This is part of a journey. This is the cycle that we're on right now. So a lot of growth, a lot of transformation in a very heightened way. I mean, I think a lot of us have been on this path for a while, but I'm feeling like everything is heightened right now. Everything is happening quicker. Things may feel a little bit more dramatic, but that's just where the energies are right now for the majority of us. Possibly the whole planet, but we're all going to be experiencing it a little bit differently. But again, just know that it's part of a bigger picture. So know that you're being watched over, knowing that, this is all part of your destiny, that although it seems like we're taking these big risks and our lives are getting turned upside down, maybe really dramatically, maybe not. Like I said, it might be just an aspect of it, but trust that it's all part of a bigger picture of this journey that we're on together. So that is it for the week. Thank you so much for being here. And please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share if you feel compelled to. I would really appreciate the support growing my channel, and I would love to hear your feedback. And have a wonderful week, everybody. I really like this reading. So just moving forward, remember that you are loved and you're not alone in this. So we will see you next week. Bye for now.